with you about a new topic, how to stay motivated during tough time.
Now that's a golden question. Tough times can really test our For me, I find that breaking goals tiny, doable steps help. Like instead of get through the week, it's just nail this one task or take a 5-minute break. Also, I love dancing it out to some upbeat music, mood booster. What about you? What usually keeps your fire burning when things get rough?
What does motivation mean to you during difficult moments? How do you keep yourself focused when life gets challenging?
Great question, Mid. To me, motivation during moments feels like a little spark of hope, a reminder that the struggle is temporary and something better is ahead. I keep myself focused by grounding in the present, a quick mindless breath or a short stretch to reset my mind. Also, I remind myself why I started in the first place, like replaying my why playlist in my head. What about you?
How
Do you
do
have a
you keep
go-to trick
yourself
mantra when life
focused when
throws
life
curveball?
gets challenging? What is the first thing you do when you feel low on motivation?
Oh, when I'm feeling low motivation, first thing I do is step outside for a quick walk. Fresh air and a little movement always shake off funk for me. Then I try a simple breathing exercise, just a few deep breaths to clear my head. When things get really challenging, I remind myself that it's okay to take small breaks. Sometimes the best focus comes after a rest. How about you? What's your go-to move when motivation dips?
How do tough times affect your mental strength?
Tough times are like mental workouts. Sometimes they feel exhausting, but they can actually make your mental muscles stronger if you let them. For me, they test my patience and resilience, but also teach me new ways to cope and grow. It's like building a mental fortress brick by brick. Of course, sometimes I binge watch romance movies and pretend the world's fine, totally normal, right? How do tough times shape your mental strength? Do you feel stronger afterward or more drained?
How do you handle setbacks that discourage you? What strategy help you stay positive under pressure?
Oof, those set pairs can be real party poopers. When I hit discouraging backs, I try to reframe them as little plot twists in my story. Sometimes the best parts come after a surprise challenge. My strategy: I break down the problem into tiny chunks and celebrate even the tiniest wins. Also, I keep a positivity playlist ready, some upbeat music to lift my mood instantly. What about you? Got any secret weapons to stay positive when pressure's on?
What role does self-talk play in motivating yourself?
Self-talk is like my personal head. The way I chat with my can totally make or break my motivation. Positive self-talk helps me stay focused, while negative self-talk, yeah, motivation killer. I try to catch those sneaky negative thoughts and flip them, turning "I can't do this" into "I'm learning and growing." Do you have any favorite phrases or mantras you tell yourself to keep going?
How do you stay motivated when results are not immediate? What habits help you stay consistent during hard days?
The game's so tough. When results take their sweet time, I remind myself that growth is like planting seeds. You don't see the flower overnight, but they're definitely growing underground. Habits that keep it. I set tiny daily goals, keep a journal of progress, even the small stuff. Quick gratitude check to remember what's already good in my life. Plus, a little dance break never hurts. How do you engine running when the finish line feels far away? Haha,
How
that meme
important is
feels
goal setting
like a
during
thoughtful
tough
pause.
times? How do you avoid giving up when challenges seem too big?
during tough times. Student. It's like having a compass when you're lost in the woods, keeps you heading in the right direction. To avoid throwing in the towel, I break big challenges into bite-sized goals. That way, it doesn't feel like climbing Everest all at once, just one step at a time. Also, I remind myself that it's okay to ask for help or take a breather. No shame in that. How do you tackle those challenges without feeling whelmed?
What inspires you to keep moving forward during difficulties? How do you avoid giving up challenges seem too big? How does your environment affect your motivation? How does your environment affect your motivation?
Oh, Soman Shahid nail on the head with that one. Our environment is like the background music to our motivation. It can totally set the vibe. If you're surrounded by clutter or distractions, it's like trying to dance to a slow song when you want to groove to something upbeat. But a clean, inspiring space. That's like your personal dance floor lighting up. For me, when I'm in my little cozy nook with some plants, soft lighting, and my favorite dance tunes playing, feel pumped to tackle anything. Plus, a bit of fresh air and open window works wonders. It's like a mini energy boost. How about you? Do you notice your motivation shift depending on where you are? Maybe your own secret sauce to creating an energizing environment.
What is your approach to managing stress in tough moments? How do you rebuild motivation after a major failure?
Whoa, that's a heavy topic Soman Shahid brings up. When it comes to something as serious and tragic as violence against women, my heart just breaks. I think the best approach is awareness, education, and standing up for justice, supporting organizations that work to protect and empower women. It's about creating safe spaces and speaking out against harm. Now, flipping to rebuilding motivation after a major failure, that's a topic I'm way more chatting about. The key is to be gentle with yourself first. Imagine you're your own best friend who just tripped. You won't yell at them, right? Then I track things down into tiny, doable steps. Even a baby step forward is progress. Also, I find a little dance break or some deep breaths helps clear the fog. What about you? When life throws a curveball, what's your go-to move to
What mindset
bounce back?
changes help you survive tough times? How do you celebrate small wins during difficult days?
Soman Shahid's questions today are like a mini life coaching session. Okay, mindset changes survive tough times. Oh, I've got a few favorites. First, I try to remind myself that tough times are temporary, like a storm passing through. That helps me not get stuck in the this is forever trap. Then, I focus on what I asterisk and control, even if it's tiny stuff like choosing what to eat or taking a 5-minute stretch. And I try to practice self-compassion, cut some slack instead of being a harsh boss. As for celebrating wins on rough days, I like to keep it simple but meaningful. Sometimes it's just a little happy dance. Yes, even if I'm alone, it look ridiculous. Other times, I treat myself to a favorite snack or a quick episode of a feel-good show. And journaling a quick about what went well helps me see those wins clearly. What about you? Got a fun or quirky way you celebrate the little victories? Or a mindset
Give
trick
me the
that
summary
keeps you
of
going?
how to stay
You're totally
motivated during tough
welcome.
times. Give me the summary in one line of this topic.
Here's your one-liner. Stay motivated in tough times by practicing self-compassion, focusing on small, controllable steps, reminding yourself that challenges are temporary. That want me to add a little Annie-style sparkle to it.
Okay, Annie, thank you.